Nathan, we're back out, fight number 14. Good performance last time out against Lee Connolly, but you announced that you were moving up in weight to welterweight, and this is the first step towards that, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, because I struggled. Don't get me wrong, I won the fight against Lee Connolly, but I just had no energy, Lee. You know, I agreed to 10-3 on the day, come in a bit heavy. It was meant to be a 6 round, wasn't it? And because I come in a little bit too heavy, they changed it from a 6 to a 4. And I just felt like I had no energy, like the 10 stone is just taking it out of me. I'm strong, fit in my training camp, and then it's just that last week of making the weight.
But as an amateur, you were a welterweight anyway?
Yeah, I was a welter as an amateur, and then I just decided to do light welter when I turned pro, because I thought that was the natural thing you do, you know, you could always come down a weight. And don't get me wrong, when I first turned pro, I was okay. But as I'm like doing more strength, getting a lot bigger, it's just taking it out of me when I'm coming down. So yeah, I'm doing welterweight now.
And you've got a good opponent, because I think so far on my little list you've got the Russian kid who's been giving all our kids a good test. Even though they've all been passing it, he's been asking questions of him. Now Lee Connolly is one of those guys that we get for those younger fighters, and he normally asks a few questions of him, and they all pass the test. But you know what I was saying, when you fought him, it was brilliant, because you could see that you were that next level guy, and he couldn't ask any questions of you. I presume this is going to be another one of those fights where hopefully you won't get any questions asked, except for when you're moving up in level.
Of course, that's what I want, Lee. I don't want any easy fight. I'm not saying like he's going to ask a few questions, you know what I mean? Like, because he's not just going to be there to just cover up. He throws back, and that's what's better for me, you know what I mean? I don't like people that just come and cover up. I don't think you learn anything from it, Lee. Because I've had fights like that where they just come and just like there to get paid. Don't get me wrong, you need them fights when you first come through, but
you don't
need 14 fighting now. I don't need them type of fights. I need someone who's going to come back and start throwing shots, and it works better for me because it opens them up.
So you're hopefully then, this will be, you know, if everything goes well, 2 weeks on Saturday, maybe one more fight to make sure that you're fully fledged on the way.
I'm ready, me, after this fight.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging around, Lee. I want to go fight after this fight. So put in a performance on the 9th of July, and then it's anyone then. Anyone.
But again, you're one of those kids that does take anyone. You're willing to take a gamble with yourself. You believe in yourself. Your team believes in you. I've just watched a great spar there with Brian Collins, which is strange because Brian's bloody huge, like middleweight. Yeah, he's coming down to welterweight as well. How did you find that? You know, did you cope? He's a southpaw as well.
Yeah, he's a southpaw. So first few rounds, it's just a bit tricky, aren't it, with southpaws getting to find it. But I felt like I was coming on strong towards the latter stages. You know what I mean?
Well, I said it was a bit like a chess match, but not just a normal chess match where you overthink everything. It was more like a speed chess match, you know, where you're thinking about what you're doing, but actually you're doing it as well, because it was rapid. Those first 4 rounds.
He's sharp, but he's got a sharp backhand, and so I just had to like get the timing of his backhand. But I thought once I got the timing, I was just coming on strong. I get stronger as the fight goes on, whereas when I've been making that weight, Lee, it's draining me. It's taking it out of me. So that's what I'm sparring like in my spars when I'm doing it. And then I'm thinking to myself when I'm getting in the ring, why am I feeling like this? It's because I'm struggling at the weight. I've been struggling for a while.
Yeah, well, like I say, you've got to listen to your body. And if, like you said, not just you believed that you're still a super lightweight, but everyone was telling you wasn't. Now your body's telling you. So hopefully we'll get to see you get to the same level as you were as a super lightweight, as a welterweight, and hopefully pick up some titles, mate.
Definitely, mate. That's the aim, Lee. That's the aim.
Right, well listen, I look forward to seeing that journey on July the 9th, where hopefully it'll be win number 11 for you, mate.
Thanks.
Take care, Nathan. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.